Today, we're diving into Perplexity's new Comet AI browser, which has just hit the market for a whopping $200 per month.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold pricing strategy. Do you think the AI features justify such a high subscription fee?
The company claims Comet offers advanced research capabilities, real-time data analysis, and instant summarization. But at $200, it feels like they're targeting a niche audience.
Exactly. It's definitely not for your average web surfer. I wonder, who do you think will actually pay for this?
Probably professionals, think analysts, researchers, or maybe journalists who need quick, reliable information. But still, that price makes me sweat a little.
Same here. I read that Comet promises to cut research time drastically. If it really does that, I can see some businesses justifying the cost.
True, saving time is saving money. But isn't there a risk that the AI could make mistakes or miss context, especially with nuanced topics?
Absolutely. AI is fast, but sometimes a human touch or deeper understanding is irreplaceable. I'd be wary of relying on summaries alone.
On the flip side, having an AI that can instantly pull together info from across the web could be a game changer. Imagine prepping for a big meeting in minutes.
Yeah, but I'd want to double check the AI's work. Remember when autocorrect turned meeting into eating in my invite? I don't want Comet making those mistakes with research.
That would be awkward. But it does make me think, maybe this is a sign that AI tools are evolving from toys to real productivity boosters.
Possibly, but $200 still feels steep, especially with so many free or cheaper browser extensions out there.
For sure. I wonder if they're banking on exclusivity, kind of like luxury brands. If it's expensive, it must be good, right?
Or maybe they plan to drop the price later, but start high to create hype, kind of like concert tickets. Early buyers pay more.
That's a good point. I'm also curious about privacy. With all this AI processing, where does the data go? Is it really secure?
That's a huge concern. If I'm typing sensitive info or searching confidential topics, I'd want rock-solid privacy guarantees.
Me too. Trust is key when it comes to AI handling your data. I hope they're transparent about how information is stored and used.
I agree. Another angle is accessibility. At $200 per month, it's out of reach for students or independent creators. Shouldn't AI be more democratized?
Ideally, yes. But maybe Perplexity has plans for student discounts or tiered pricing later on. If not, competitors might swoop in with cheaper alternatives.
That's the beauty of tech. Competition keeps everyone on their toes. Maybe this will inspire more innovation in AI browsers.
Let's hope so. I do think it's exciting to see browsers becoming more than just passive windows to the internet. Now, they're active research partners.
I love that idea. A browser that not only shows you information, but helps you synthesize and understand it. It's like having an assistant at your fingertips.
But you have to wonder, does this make us lazier? If the AI does all the summarizing, are we missing out on learning how to analyze ourselves?
That's a real risk. Kind of like using GPS all the time and forgetting how to read a map. Convenience can sometimes dull our own skills.
Maybe the key is balance. Use AI as a tool, but keep our critical thinking sharp. Like using a calculator, but still knowing basic math.
That's a great analogy. I also wonder about future features. If Comet adds voice commands or integrates with other work tools, it could become indispensable.
Imagine saying, Comet, summarize this week's market trends, and getting a neat report instantly. That would be powerful.
It would, but again, you'd want to make sure the sources are credible. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
For sure. I hope they're transparent about how their AI selects and ranks information. Trust is everything here.
Agreed. I'm also curious how this compares to other AI-powered browsers. Do you think Comet will spark a new wave of high-end browser tools?
It could. If they prove that professionals are willing to pay for advanced features, others will follow. But the bar will be high.
And if they don't deliver, people will be quick to move on. Tech loyalty is fickle these days.
Very true. I guess time will tell if Comet is a revolution or just another shiny tool.
Either way, it's a bold move. I'm excited to see how users respond once they get their hands on it.
Me too. I'd love to hear from someone who actually uses it for their daily work. Maybe we can invite a guest for a future episode.
Great idea. And for our listeners, what would make you pay $200 a month for a browser? Features, security, speed, let us know.
That's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for exploring the rise of Comet with us today.
Stay curious and see you next time.